Welcome back to Downhammer. Today we're going to be sorting through this box here full of assorted bits. Let's see what we can find. Okie dokie. Quite a large box full of things. Let's grab you here. As we've seen before. Hello, chub. Just let yourself in, did you? Good boy. Here we have Warhammer 40,000 trees. Remember those? Very cool. Various ruins, probably for the Titan Legions or Epic game system. They look a bit small. Lehman Russ tanks, looks like, or just tank treads, whatever you call them. All right, let's do this bit by bit. Let's be sensible with this. This might be a bit easier. We've got a box with things. We have a Games Workshop box in here. What wonderful things does this contain? Space Marines. And Space Marine. And Space Marine. And Space Marine. Space Marine arms, pauldrons, power packs. Nice. Plastic glue, still in its packet. Very nice. When was this made? Doesn't say. Hopefully it's still good. Can't go wrong with that. Classic tree. Another tree. Complementary cotton wool. Another tree. Very nice. Whoa. Aha. The other half, the Lehman Russ, that's down here. Or bits of it. There we go. Reinforcements are on the way, boys. Very good. Classic Rhino. I think I've got a couple of these upstairs somewhere. So that's good. Good. Cool. Very heavy metal Pegasus. Very heavy in metal. Space Marine Power Fists. Oh, look, they got some fancy weapons on there. There you go. So it's a plasma pistol, potentially a las pistol, pistol flamer. I don't know what that one is. And a bolt pistol. Power fist, power axe, power sword, chainsword. Very cool. Oh, he's an ugly bugger. Genestealer of sorts. Is that what do they call him? The main guy. Patriarch. Not Primarch. I think he might be, you know. He's an ugly bugger, that one. Very cool. Oh. Genestealers. Various Genestealers in there. I'm going to pause it and get the rest of it out because there is a lot of models to go through here. Okay, So this is everything I've pulled out of that box. We'll start over here. Space Wolves, Terminators. I don't know what the actual name for these guys are. It's like Wolf Grenators or something. Some sort of lasgun turret. Heavy weapons. All shoulder mounted, even the heavy bolter, look at that. Isn't he cool? This sort of captain thing with these long antennae. Whatever he is. Tech Marine. Squad boys there. Load of other bits there. Big pile of metal marines with assault packs. Blister pack with a Space Marine with a melter gun in it. Melter gun. Other bits. Yeah, just a pile of bits. A couple of trees. Got the, is it the Vindicator Assassin? I can't find his gun though, so I'm hoping it's somewhere. It's what seems to be some sort of Chaos Sorcerer guy. He's pretty cool. And someone's obviously taken some time to paint him. He's very cool. A very old Chaos Space Marine. I'm guessing he's Thousand Suns. Looking at him. But yeah, he's a chunky boy. Big metal Pegasus. Various modelling stuff. Massive horde of genestealers. And the big ugly boy at the front. Load of the termagants or hormagaunts, the ones with the guns. A lictor, missing a leg and a claw at the top. And I have no idea what these guys are. Maybe like early, I don't know what they are, but they're pretty cool. Oh, and then some Eldar bits, possibly a Necromunda person. I'm not sure what this is, but they look very punk rock and cool. See if I can get it to focus. Yeah, it looks very cool. Yes, so that's just out of one box. Isn't that good? Next, we'll have a look in this box here. Let's have a look, see what we've got on the surface. Battlefleet Gothica stuff. Yes. And then, what do we have here? Some sort of heraldry. Is that someone's helmet? That's someone's helmet, that is. Very cool. Some more Man of War masts. Put them to one side. We have somewhere for you. Yes, there are a lot of things in here. Right, similarly, I'm going to pause the video, empty the box, and then we can have a look. Okay, so that's everything we have in that little tray. From what I can see, we've got skeletons, mummies, ghouls, old school orcs, old school Gretchen, some Blood Bowl mini, a little Roman soldier with some tiny dice, Battlefleet Gothic stuff. There's some more Man of War bits. I can go over with that. This chap, I believe, might be something to do with that Pegasus we saw earlier. Some Imperial Guard. I couldn't tell you what regiment they are. Some sorcerer guy. This poor chap, who has been melted in half. Bless him. He is now Chaos Spawn. Mummies, metal mummies. Bretonnia stuff. This weird catapult that has a hand. How cool is that? Totally metal. We'd like this catapult thing. I can't figure out how it goes together. But there we go. Some cavalry. Chaos chaps there. Chaos cavalry, I suppose. This hero chap. Yes, whatever he is. And whatever these things are, we've got a few of these. They look a bit Tyranidish. I don't know. I have no idea what these are. They're very weird looking. A load of these cards, spells and things like that. Some data sheets. Yes, not bad. You can cram all that in a little dusty little box. There you go. We've got a little bit more to go through, so let's go ahead and do that. Right. Last bit in the box, I suppose. Oh, there's a couple of boxes. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. Anything under there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, let's have a quick brief look at what we've got. Looks like we've got some Chaos Dwarfs. Very cool. A couple of extra Tyranid pieces. A couple of Chaos pieces. Skeletons. Chaos Dwarfs. Okay. Then we've got what seem to be possibly Eldar epic miniatures. Things in there. And some extra bits in there. So, once again, I'll turn it off, set it all up, and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so the last of that box, we had some epic miniatures, some Chaos Dwarfs, a metal Chaos Dwarf guy. I guess he sits on a thing, but look at his hat. He's got a funny hat. Hey? With a hammer. What an interesting character. Chaos Dwarves. I don't know what they just look like normal dwarves, I suppose. Some Bretonnians, some skeletons, some Chaos Space Marines. This guy's got a fancy gun. Couldn't tell you what it is. Some sort of fusion blaster, heavy bolter thing, I don't know. Love the backpacks on these things though. They're very cool. Some assassin-y type chap. Little dude. Don't know what he is. Some thief perhaps. Dual swording. Another Termagant, Hormagant thing. And then War Master stuff. Let's see. Skeleton, Horde, rank and file stuff. Bretonnian or Elf, rank and file stuff. And more in there. So that is the contents of this box. So there's another episode of Dan Hammer. See you next time.